Ordinary times. Thank you so much. God bless you, man.
For a moment, I wasn't sure he was talking about me. All right, so good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here and being such an intelligent audience. I witnessed the last panel discussion, and it was quite interesting, quite interactive. Very key questions, very intelligent questions. And my name is Ifee Kojo. And before you ask, I'm not from Ghana. I'm a Nigerian. Born red, right? Okay, how does it move? All right. I'm going to answer a lot of questions for you today. I'm going to spool into the questions they have asked today, into those concerns and worries that you have. To make it very simple, one of the panelists said that we use so much technology jargons that it's not obvious what we are telling the cloud. So today I'm going to demystify it for you in a very simple format that you can assimilate and take to work. You know, in 2017, World Bank said something. That Africa will leapfrog into digital transformation, innovation, and will take over the trend of innovative technology. However, since 2017, IFC said that doing business in Africa, especially Nigeria, can be very challenging. Infrastructure, insecurity, no management of data. And despite the struggle and despite the progressive effects that we are making into digitalization, it's not making any effort. Yet World Bank projects that by 2030, there will be trillions of dollars emanating from Africa in digital transformation. And today I am facing world leaders. I'm facing thought leaders, intelligent leaders in technology. And I need you to hear this, that Africa is ready and Nigeria is more than ready. And it is you and I that will make it happen, no other person. Now, today, in business, they used to say that people is the best asset. But today, it has changed. Data is the currency. Data is the life force of the business. And the question is, what are you doing with your data? Where are you collecting data? Where are you putting it? And what are you doing with it? It's not just to collect them. In financial services, in government, in energy, in health. Keeping those data is one thing. Being able to transform it progressive and turn it into value is the next. Somebody asked the question, should I go all cloud? The question I need to ask you is, should you put all your eggs in one basket? If you can answer that, then you can. Okay? So, what we are going to show today is what you can do, how you can access data, and how you can go to the cloud, and how you can have a hybrid platform environment in your environment and still be able to access, perform, have availability, and progress your business in ways that could blow your mind. Okay? So, what are we hearing? Which are key questions that were asked today in the panel? Customers are asking key questions. And we need, as technology owners, answer these questions with integrity, with clarity, and with force. Okay, so they're asking, how can I protect my data and put all my data to work? They are asking, how do I modernize my multi-gen IT and still be sustainable? Must I buy IT every time? If the OEMs are upgrading and downgrading, should I? How can I contain the old and the new in the same environment and still get the same result? Those are the questions they are asking. Yes, we want to sell. Oh, yeah, I'm a salesperson. I would like to sell. What should I really sell when you don't need it? If I can optimize it, if I can progress it and add value to it, should I sell? Those are the key questions we are asking today. Okay? How can we increase the freedom to deploy hybrid? Somebody asked another question. What's better, private, hybrid, or cloud, or public? So we need to answer those questions and answer it clearly for our customers to earn their trust and get that integrity that we need, to deploy technology and harness the revenue that they are predicting for our country and for Africa as a whole. Okay, how can I connect my distributed enterprise with new experiences at the edge? I'm sure the next panel is going to talk about data integration and the rest of them all. So really, Cloud Africa, this is a very, very good platform that you have created. I hope you continue to do this. And I hope you continue to bring more people into this room to listen, to harness, and be able to make informed decisions when it comes to technology. Yes? So, the answer to that question is that hybrid is your best option. Why? IDC has predicted 2019, 2020, that just about 30% of our data and apps are in the cloud. Yes, why? Because there are some regulations. Yes, only the cloud native applications easily went to the clouds, yes? But there are some applications based on regulation, government contingencies, nature of these apps, that they cannot easily migrate to the cloud. Again, there are some data. Remember, that's your greatest assets, ladies and gentlemen. There are some data that shouldn't leave your side. There's some data that you need to be watching. No matter how much you love your best friend, do you allow your best friends live with your wife? Seriously. So there's some data that has to be with you. And based on that, you need to create a hybrid platform. And guess who? That can give you the best of those hybrid platforms. HP has listened over time to the evolution of cloud system, digitalization, transformation, name it. And we cut out a strategy where we can make it very easy, very tenacy, very transparent, very value add for you to have the cloud. Not for you to go to the cloud, but for you to have the cloud come to you. We are transformational. So instead of going, let it come. Yes? Different perspective, different orientation. And why have we done this? One of the panelists also talked about the high cost of infrastructure purchase. Even for a small fintech, for SMB like you, just to get infrastructure, just to access IT, they are calling millions and millions of dollars. Why would we not make access to technology easy? Why shouldn't it be easy? Almost free to you. After all, it's transformational, yes. It's innovative, yes. And that's what we have done. And we have created HPE GreenLake. Super strategic platform that you can use to access technology anywhere, anyhow, at any level. Workload apps, infrastructure, name it. Why? Okay, so we deliver the catalog of services. It's easy. That's why the cloud is coming to you. The same nature you have with the cloud is the same nature you have with HP GreenLake. The difference is that technology, that infrastructure is sitting with you in your premises. Even if it's not sitting with you, we have affiliations and alliances with more than 600 data centers across the world. So you can have it at any data center that you want. In Nigeria alone, we have like 3, yes? So you don't need to go through the hassles of having a data center, of maintaining the cooling, the power, No. The eras of that have gone. What you need is to be able, like the gentleman said, assess your need. Have a professional, a consultant, an expert sit with you, assess your need. What capacity can you do, do you need? And guess the beauty of it. You pay as you use it. So for a typical fintech or a typical SMB that is just testing, you've only tested how many terabytes, that's what you pay for. So it has a billing system that just bills you for what you use. But the whole equipment with buffer capacity is sitting with you, and your data is sitting with you. And guess what? It comes with AI. So it's actually transforms your data and actually is able to give you information about your data that helps you create new products and create revenue for your business. What else are you looking for in technology? What are you asking for? Every business owner knows that profitability is the key. Every business owner knows that return on investment is the value for your purchase. And that's what we are giving you in one block, in one breath. So that technology is no longer a high cost to you. So you don't have to fight with your CFO again or follow around the procurement unit until they get the PO. It's easy, it's natural, it's transparent, it's accessible, it's available, and it's high performing. Okay, so we manage, it's self-serve. You can actually allocate any kind of capacity that you want for yourself. And guess what? You have a buffer built into it so that when today when a typical Nigerian organization wants to buy technology, they project for 5 years and buy today. So they are buying infrastructure that they need in 5 years' time today, paying premium. So when we actually assess the capacity, we give you a buffer so that, and sometimes within that 5 years, they outgrow. They are maxed out on what they have projected. So when we give you that infrastructure, we give it to you with a buffer. And what does the buffer do? For any reason, if you max out, yeah? You have available capacity immediately that you can take in. Because, hey, it's what you use that they bill you. So you don't even need any procurement exercise or processes. It's just you use the available capacity and you get billed for the available capacity that you used. Easy, simple. Okay? It comes managed end to end for you. End to end. You don't have to breathe or stress. I remember the first time I started with IT. I won't name the bank. But we used to go and sleep there to watch that the server does not go down. That's a long, long time ago. Some technical people, hello. You did it. Hey, some people are laughing, so I know they did it. But it doesn't happen anymore. You don't have to stress through that anymore because it is 100% available. End to end, every support, every part, every assessment, every upgrade, every update is done for you. All you have to do is assess your data and assess your product asset when you need it. Okay? So guess what? It can be anywhere. It can be in your premise. We can collocate it for you. And even with the co-location and everything, it's still based on what you use. So easy. So you write the check every month, or every quarter, or every year, depending on how you like it, for just what you used, not what you are compelled to have. Okay? So, service strategy, like I said, end-to-end, operations, key SLAs, KPIs. We will sit down with you and ensure that we structure end-to-end what you need, how you need it, when you need it, why you need it. And it's inside the SLA and inside the contract. And you can access it at any time. And those XLAs are actually what you are going to use to measure the payments and the billing that you will get on it. Okay? And so why HP? Why should you pitch with us? 4 different metrics of HP. For your information, this is my 15th year with HPE. And I have transversed. And there is no technology. I say it with so much pride and confidence. No technology like HPE. Today, our ProLiant servers has gone to Gen 11. People are still using Gen 2. Yes? Please say the truth if you're in this office, in this environment. If you're still using Gen 2 and Gen 3, don't worry. It's still working. HP has technology. HP is number 1 in most technologies. And guess what? If they are not number 1, they buy number 1. So if you claim you're number 1, watch your back. We are coming for you. Yep. The technology is strong. I have been with HP technology because I do not have to explain myself to anybody or explain why it's working and why it's not working to anybody. 15 years of peace selling technology. That's 1. 2, our people are great. They are. We choose the best. We've got the talents. In fact, one of the panelists talked about the training he had with HP. I felt very proud. Yeah. For after training him, you can imagine how intelligent he is and how he's speaking out here. Yeah, my gentleman. Thank you so much. I was so very proud of you. Being trained by HP is not easy. You can imagine when we are training people. Guess when we train ourselves. Yeah? You get the mix? So we've got the people, the expertise, the professionalism to deliver on our commitments. Yes? And we have the best standard process, best in class, best practice globally. We are technology. People imitate what we do. Okay. Let me not step on toes. But we've got the best processes across board. Very seamless, very easy process. And that's why we can bring this Green Lake process to you. Yes? And we have the right economics. Because we understand the total cost of ownership of technology to you, the return on investment of technology to you. And that's why we have simplified the process to make it easy for you to access technology and access the cloud. Yep. So, and in thinking through Green Lake, we have thought through every metrics of technology in a typical business system. So we are talking with the developer, we are talking with the data scientist, we're talking with the CFO, we are talking with legal and compliance, we're talking with CIO, and we're talking with IT ops. So in whatever metrics and in whatever platform you find yourself in business, as long as it's around technology, we've got something of value for you to assess within that process. Because it is an all-round. Yep. So, our numbers speak for itself. These are the numbers. The word is about numbers, yes? The number of contracts we've booked on Green Lake, number of customers we have, partners, customers retention rates, largest customers that are using HP GreenLake, connected devices on GreenLake, and most importantly, 600 data centers across 30 countries. We've got the numbers to speak for this. So we're not using you as guinea pig. The pig has already been tested. It's for you to ride on perfect technology. So we connect you, we create the hybrid cloud for you, we turn your data into intelligence and secure your data all around. And everything goes. Infrastructure, workload, apps, name it. Advisory, consultancy, managed services, financial services, security and compliance. Everything is integrated. Every question is answered. How do I integrate? Is there. Should I go public or private? Is there. What are the SLAs? Is there. What is the return on investment? Is answered. Every question asked is answered. Okay, so, okay. I'm almost there. Thank you. So, one more thing. If you know you are wearing green in this hall, please raise up your hand. Or you have anything green? Green. Oh yeah, I need to give them something. GreenLake is green. HP's color is green. So anytime you identify with green, you identify with us. All right? You connect with us, and you connect with HP GreenLake. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Thank you so much. Mrs. Ifee, such a honor having you here. Come on. Mrs. Ifee, I don't know if you are, your family, are you complete? I was just wondering. We will talk about it later, ma. That was so Kojoic in nature. You know, we that are trained by HP. What is it your training? Didn't you hear when she was saying it? We HP. Are you not in the green? Oh my God! You see why I was receiving my training by HP then, back then in Benin. It's not your HP. Oh! You didn't even tell us the meaning of it. My own is house power. House. When your mama go slap you from back, you correct your future. So we are trained by HP. But ladies and gentlemen, wasn't that lovely from Mrs. Kojo? One more time, round of applause. Wow, that was awesome. Okay, do we have any questions?